Okay, so we're looking at 9H, very similar to 9G. So we're looking at something called a Hamiltonian path and cycles. So it's very similar to the Eulerian. However, Eulerian focuses on edges, okay, but Hamiltonian paths and cycles focuses on vertices. So we're looking at those points, so A, B, C, and D, or you guys have done some examples where they're factories or warehouses or destinations. Okay, so we're focusing on those instead of the edges. So here's another handy acronym, Hamilton, every vertex. Okay, we need to visit every vertex, as opposed to Eulerian when you had to visit every edge. Okay, so a Hamilton path passes through every vertex in a connected graph. So here are the rules to trace a Hamiltonian path. So you must pass through every vertex exactly once. Okay, have to go to each one exactly once. Do not, whoa, what happened there? Do not return to the starting point. Okay, that's the difference between the path and the cycle. We're not returning to the starting point, whereas the cycle will. The other one, do not repeat vertices. Okay, very important. Like the other one, we didn't repeat edges. This one, we do not repeat vertices. Edges may be ignored. Okay, so don't have to go through every edge in a Hamilton path. That's fine. Now, inspection, unfortunately, the only thing really to tell whether something's a Hamiltonian path is just by looking, trial and error, having a go. It's the only method to identify. So here, we're starting at A, so this is our vertex. We need to make sure that we go through B, C, and D. But yeah, we don't want to return to A. We don't want to repeat, so go to more than 2 vertices at a time. So the fact that it's gone from here to B to D to C, so it's only touched each vertice once, so that's good. We haven't returned to the starting point, so that's good. We didn't repeat, haven't touched any vertice twice, so that's good. We have ignored some edges. Whether that happens or not, it doesn't really matter. It's just something to be aware of, which is good. So yeah, by looking at it, we can tell that this is a Hamiltonian path. Okay, so alternatively to that, we've got the Hamiltonian cycle. So again, we're looking at vertices, but we're starting and finishing at the same vertex. Okay, so to trace the Hamiltonian cycle, you must pass through every vertex exactly once, so all those little points you have to go through once. For a cycle, you have to return to the starting point. That's probably the biggest one. Let me just do a little return to the cycle. It's the whole point, yeah. Do not repeat vertices except the start and the finish. Do not repeat, yep. Edges may be ignored, we don't really care. And again, inspection. So the only way to really identify whether it's a Hamiltonian cycle is just by looking. So we can tell here, okay, we've got A, B, C, D, E, F, all the vertices here. They have all been touched. Okay, now you do have to follow all the arrows. So they're starting here at A, and we're going here to C. Then we go to F, E, D, B, A. Okay. Now, have I missed something? Let me just go back. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do that again. So I think we go the whole way across. Oh, that's not right. I'm just wondering because these ones are highlighted. I think they should be left blank like this one. Yeah, so anyway, we're going from A to C to F to E to D to B to A. Okay, so we've passed through every vertex exactly once. We returned to the starting point, which was at A. We didn't repeat any vertices, so that's why these ones should have been left blank, because we would have touched the vertices more than once. We have ignored edges, and yeah, we've inspected to tell that that's right. Okay, again, I'm just going to get rid of these lines because they're a bit ugly. Good. Alrighty, so that's about it. The applications of Hamiltonian paths, so why you would want to use it in real life. So a Hamiltonian path, you plan a road trip from Melbourne to Mildura with visits to Bendigo, Halls Gap, Horsham, Stillwell, and whatever that's how you say that. You do not want to visit any town more than once. Okay, there's no point going to one, go to another, and then go back to that first one. So that's why a path is good. A Hamiltonian cycle, so a backpacker plans a worldwide trip starting in Melbourne and visiting Tokyo, Dubai, Cairo, Rome, Oslo, and Cancun before returning to Melbourne. And the last one, Hamiltonian cycle, a courier leaves her depot to make a succession of deliveries to a variety of locations before returning to the depot. She does not want to visit any location to minimise time. So these are all reasons. So now